This one. It's the one across the street. Baby's all ready to go. You know what? My tires are down. I went out yesterday and I took my remote control. My mind wasn't where it was supposed to be. I did get stuff done. I had a rough day yesterday. Put it back here. I always look anyway. Oh, let me show you the windows. Look at the windows. See, my windows are they're low to the sidewalk, so I had to put some gates on there. Let me sit over here. My neighbor is planning. I gotta show you this. You're gonna love this. Look at this. He's got collard greens. He has lettuce. He has you can see here the oregano. I'm the one who always be digging the oregano. And he has mint. And what else he has? Thyme. He has lettuce. He got squash. And I don't know what it is over there. I'm not good with plants. I gave him some seeds of pumpkins and squash. I did give him what is it? Oh God, I forgot what they call it. Anyway, I gave him a couple of seed packets that I had brought from upstate New York. I got at Home Depot because I know he plants and he offers me stuff all the time, but I don't really mess with their stuff. You know, it's nice neighbors. I have nice neighbors. So anyway, sometimes you're just down and out and don't know what to do. Your resources go down. When you try to save a dime, you gotta find 15 cents. Okay? When you do have, you say, okay, I get this, I get that, I'm gonna pay this, pay that, and then something happens. When it's best to be prepared and not to have anything. I don't know, my camera's not pretty good. Oh, okay, there we go. So it just messed up my whole plans of traveling, and that has me a little down because I did want to get out. And he did call me and asked me, "Ma, you coming down?" And I didn't know what to say. And I wish I had more subscribers. Maybe y'all could have helped me on that trip if I was able to have 10,000 subscribers, and maybe I don't know how the live chat and all of that stuff works. I always cooperate with the super chats and whatever. But I didn't open up my channel for that. So I just did it to share with y'all, and I get ideas from all of y'all, and I do cooperate with them. They know that, or I send them stuff that they might need, they can use. Okay, because not all of us that are out there YouTubing, or at least them I see, they have their struggles, they have their ups and downs. Dawn of Van Life has their ups and downs. Transitioning from a vehicle to a van to a bigger van to a box truck, and then you get your catalytic stolen. That's it's all over the place. They're stealing. So you gotta have a good alarm system on your vehicles. Okay, because even cameras don't even focus that good if something was to happen. Okay, because people wear masks now, so it's a give and take, I say. Where I live at, they couldn't get away with it because about everybody has cameras up in this block. The store, the lumber place down the couple of houses up the street from me. The corner guy, the two bodegas, the Chinese restaurant on the other corner. You couldn't get by her. You couldn't get by her. You could not get around the block or down the block or a couple of blocks and around the block and think you're running away. Okay, and over here in this town, you'll get caught. Okay, so yesterday I went out, pay some bills. I had to go to DMV to renew my registration because I left everything for last minute because I'm afraid to go out. Okay, that's another stress that I have is I am afraid to go out. I am so afraid to face people. I lost a lot of people that I personally know, people that shared with when I was DJing. Even up the street, I had neighbors that I also lost. And a few were in a hospital, in and out, with swollen legs, kidney problems. Some are sick with the jab. One is truly sickly. Her face is swollen, her legs are swollen, her lung collapsing. And what they do is they drain her lung, but they told her there's nothing else they can do for her. And all she got was one jab. One jab. So it's scary. It's scary. I'm not, I'm telling you one truth. I ain't got it. I ain't taking it. My doctor offered it to me. My insurance plan called me and told me, you can go to Rite Aid and when you need, I can give it to somebody else, okay? I take my vitamins. I get my fresh air. I get my little bit of sun as I can. And I do what I can and I sanitize and I keep my hands clean and everything clean and I don't go anywhere and I don't have any visitors anyway, okay? I know tons of people. I know the whole town, but it's not people that I would have in my house. It's just people that I work with, and I appreciate them supporting me at that time and having fun because we had tons of fun. Wish we could turn back the times. So I do keep my practice on my laptop sometimes. Maybe one day, who knows, I might have to go out there and throw down in somebody's yard or something like that, or a party come up or something. I don't know. It all depends on how my arthritis is by then. So you get depressed, but I refuse to take the depression pills. I took it for 2 days, but it was making me feel funny. So I told the doctor, no, that stuff you gave me, I'm not taking that. You can take that off, scratch that off the list. And I told her, I know you're offering me the jab because you're a doctor. You're not going to lose your license. It was virtual call. And I said, but I have arthritis. I have high blood pressure and I have asthma. So I got to take care of myself, okay? So you could put on your paper that I refuse. I refuse, okay? I refuse it. So you're okay to go. So that was that. And I went to my pharmacy to pick up prescriptions yesterday. And my pharmacy is a small pharmacy. And he's offering all three of them. And I said, well, did y'all take them? And neither three of them took them. Nor the two pharmacists, nor the girl that works up in the front. I'm like, why did y'all take it? No, we waiting to see, but we want it. No, I don't want it. I said, I don't want it. So I just got my prescriptions, my refills and stuff. Make sure I always make sure I have enough. So I have enough medications. So it's good to have extras. That's very important. And so I did that, and then went to the post office to pick up my mail. Went to DMV. There was 5 people in line. There were 2 lines. There was 5 people. So I said, "Where's the line?" And this lady told me, "Oh, you have to do it online." On what? She said, online. You got to go online. There's a website. I'm like, are you serious? There's only 5 people out here. It's only 1:30 in the afternoon. No, you got to go online. So I left. Then, when I took my registration card, my insurance card, my license, and everything in my hand, to get to the door, to where the people were at, guess what? My insurance card said it expired 2 months ago. This is funny. 2 months ago, my auto insurance card expired. So I wasn't worried. I wasn't worried because I had renewed my insurance. It's just that I had not received the cards. So I called my insurance company, and they screenshot me. They sent me on a Gmail. Excuse me. A temporary. Well, it's not temporary. It's good to go if I'm driving and I get pulled over or something. That's proof. But here in New Jersey, that stuff doesn't work. Okay, you gotta have it on paper. So, but it's still good. They would have to accept it because courts are closed and everything is virtual. So if anything, I'm not gonna be paying for no ticket. I'm not gonna be paying for anything, so I don't worry. And my registration, I waited for my daughter to get home yesterday evening. I was stressing out so bad behind that. I'm like, oh my goodness, I won't be able to drive now without a registration. It expired in May. So you're talking about May 31st, and it was June 1st. Yeah, Monday. Yeah, June 1st. I said, holy crap. And it has to be done online, and who knows how long it'll take for them to send me a registration card. So I can't drive. So that gave me more stress. So I lay down and took a nap. I didn't know what to do. My daughter comes home. I said, I have the card they sent me in the mail. Well, why didn't you do it? I totally forgot about it. I said, I always go to DMV. I never go do anything in the mail. Where this stuff gets lost. So she said, well, okay, give me everything. So I gave her everything in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, she had my registration going. It was approved through the online, and I should be receiving it in 5 days. And they did send her a screenshot that it was approved, that I had paid my $86 because I have a band, $86, and it'll be in the mail 5 to 7 days. So if anything, that's my proof of registration right now. So at least I'm good to drive, but I'm not good to go out of state until I get that. And I won't be going out of state anyway because money is really low. Okay, I'm down to like 80 bucks. 80 bucks for the whole month. So I get disability checks, and that's once a month. You can't live on that. It's only enough to pay my rent and make my insurance payment every 2 months. I have to save from one check to the next check, and then my cell phone bill is due the first week. Everything is due like on the first, on that check day. So I just have to balance my stuff out. So it's not easy. And I know many of you out there are going through the same thing. Many. We just don't say it, but I'll say it because it's just, I'm not saying anything bad. But I did an investment of what I had saved for the trip, okay, to buy the Argosun dehydrated meats, because that's a lifesaver. That's a lifesaver if anything was to have a power grid down. So anyway, I want to thank all you homestead preppers, though my channel is vanning, okay? It's vanning. It's going on the road and popping up a tent and going in the woods. I mean, you don't know the crazy stuff that I would do, okay? And that I used to do, but I never thought about, I never knew anything about this YouTube. Only thing about music. When I needed music, new music, I'd just go on YouTube, find out what was new and download it on my laptop program. I don't know nothing about that. I know I had a lot of fun camping and tents and all of that stuff. And wandering through the woods and hiking trails and all of that stuff. And I'm still trying to deal with my drone. I can't get my drone to lift up. It crashes all over the place. So I put it away because I don't want to mess it up. Until I find somebody to teach me how to work the darn thing. I don't know how to hook up the phone either to the thing, so I need classes on that too. I'm dumb. I'm dumb for electronics. I'm dumb. So I'll be happy as F if I can get that drone working. Maybe I can distract my mind out here, look through the train tracks. While the train's passing by, I can see it with the drone. But anyway, I did a video. I turned my camera on as I was driving. I took a tour, take you to a tour to our beautiful waterfront, and my phone got overheated because I didn't want my AC on. I wanted to enjoy the fresh air that was just blowing through the windows. My phone got hot. My video got cut off. My phone shut off, actually. I pulled over. I'm like, what's up with my phone? When I touched my phone, it was hot. I was like, holy crap. Then it happened again. Then I turned the AC on so that the phone wouldn't get hot. So the phone did not get hot. And I was strolling, it was a beautiful sight, okay? Because I was watching the phone and watching the road, and I was like, oh, a beautiful sight. They're going to love this little tour on my town and the waterfront with the boats and the boardwalk and all that beautiful stuff down there. And guess what? I forgot to push the record button. So when I got home, I was looking for the video because I was all souped up and happy. Oh, I'm going to show them the town, this and that, whatever. Man, I was too thrilled. So yeah, I had a very bad day for the past 2 days. But today, um, I'm broke as F, okay? But at least the bills got paid. And, uh, and I received my order, okay, which is a lifesaver. So I don't have to worry so much now about food. Now I have to see what I'm going to do. It took me a while to save that money. It took me a long time to save that money um, for me to do a trip to Florida to see my son. And I know if I told him I don't have any money to get out there, he would send me, but he's starting out. He just got out the Army in October. Remember when I went out there? Yeah. So he moved into a condo. He was cleaning pools, okay? And now he's doing his HVAC and ventilation. When I went out there, I had some money saved and I bought him all the tools he needed for the, what do you call it? What you do with the metal and something, sheetrock. He needed, he's certified for that through the Army. But that wasn't his job in the Army. His job was infantry. Okay, so I was stressed. Okay, it was 5 years of mom being stressed the hell out. And that's not the first one. I got the oldest one too. That was for 911. It was deployed and injured, but he's okay. Thank God. And then my youngest one decided to join infantry. So he was deployed over to Afghanistan twice. So that was stressful. Plus, Army has stressful situations that the kids will never tell you, but mine did. Mine did tell me a couple of things. I was about to just show up there and just strangle somebody. Okay, these kids go through so much that only this mom here with my son, I know, because he told me. He cried tears and he told me everything they did to him and everything he went through. Okay, Army is not easy. You see a veteran down the street. I work with veterans for 25 years, okay, at a nursing home. There's a train. That's the New Jersey Transit. That's coming from New York. From New York to from what do you call it? Oh God, Madison Square Garden at Penn Station, New York to Penn Station, Newark, and then from there it comes all the way down to South Jersey, from town to town. So it doesn't stop here. It's up further up, way downtown. So anyway, there's things that they go through. I learned a lot of stories from the vets that I worked with. I lost a lot of them too to this pandemic. That's heartfelt. And coworkers. So people think that this is not real. Yes, it is real. Some people say I walk around like nothing happened. Well, maybe you have a super immune system or whatever. But I did get it. I was sick for 20 days. I lost like 25 pounds. I'm just starting to get myself back together now. And it sure isn't Boost, really. What's going to help me? Vitamins, elderberry, okay, Manuka honey. The Angry Pepper, thank you for the Manuka honey, because I learned it through him, and then I ordered it, and then I sent it out to some of the YouTubers out there. Y'all know who received it. And a couple other things that I did. Emergency teas, packets. Okay, you could do warm or cold. Like if you drink water, you could just pour. I used to. I warm up my cup of water, and I use 2 of them. So it has the vitamin C, D, and zinc. And then I take elderberry tablets or the syrup, the Sambuco, and the Manuka. And sometimes I'll make the oregano tea because it's an antiviral. Let me tell you something. Oregano tea, okay? Whether it's in tea bags or whether it's fresh, it's an antiviral. And if you put some thyme in it, that's antiviral too. So it's very good for your chest, okay, for your lungs. So, and nose drops. My doctor prescribed me the nasal saline, and it works. It really works because I was like congested. Like I felt like my head was weighing a ton. And not when I was sick with COVID. I didn't even know I had that stuff. I was just out. I would just pass out and just lay on the couch, and I don't know what time it is or what it was. I know I was 20 days that I was sick and not have a bite to eat. So now I'm kind of relieved, but stressed at the same time. So anyway, thanks for watching the video. I want to thank you all again, all you YouTubers out there, TJ, Prepper Nurse One, Prepper Princess, um, Angry Prepper, MD Creekmore, uh, uh, my girl Frankie, okay, Joy Route, um, who else? Little Fairy Prince, Little Fairy, yeah, Little Fairy, Little Fairy Princess, something like that. A Little Fairy, you know who you are. A guy might know who she is. And Alaska Prepper, okay, I learned a lot from ya. Um, and some of the Vanny channels, okay, Van Life, okay, Van Life, Chrome. I learned a lot with Chrome on how to setting up the van. Not as big as his, but it's set up. I prefer a smaller van because it can be stealthier, okay, than a big thing that you can park anywhere. I'll sleep in my van outside when it's raining. I haven't taken a video yet. Okay. So anyway, that's what it is. That's the my video for today. Let's see when I'll make another video for you. Maybe next time I go out and give you the tour, okay, of the beautiful waterfront that we have out here. And I really would like to move, you know. I really would like to move out of here, out of this state. But it's not possible right now, okay? Not possible. So right now I just had to deal with my my little small budget that I have to build up back together and try to make that trip. So hopefully soon. My birthday's next month. I wanted to spend my birthday in Florida. I never treated myself to anything. I always treated my kids to their needs with my ears and my pocket and my advices and sometimes nothing because it's not my decisions to make. I respect all of my kids' decisions, whether they're good or bad, okay? No matter what you say, they're going to do what they're going to do anyway. But like I learned growing up, being an adult, and responsibilities, everybody has to go through that, okay? So that sometimes you go over 40 and then you'll be like, whoa, what happened to my time, okay? What happened to my time? Worried about everybody, working hard, trying to live the life. Well, I didn't make it to live the life, but at least I'm living